All right, friends, it's time. We've got a hurricane careening towards us, and it's inevitable. We're all going to die. We know that. We're all going to die. So I know you guys have your hurricane preparedness box, your box with your batteries and your medicines and all that jazz, and good for you for having that. What you can't forget is to have your hurricane disaster box. So let's face it, we're going to die. Okay, the tornado is going to rip the roof off, strew our bodies everywhere. We're going to be dead, right? Well, when it comes time to clean up, they're going to walk around and say, oh my God, whose body is this? You're going to want to let them know who you are. So what I've done is I've designed a hurricane disaster box. And when they find this box, whenever it's taken and thrown away, and they find this box, they will know who you are, who your family was. And this really is going to help them plan your service more than anything. Okay, so if you want to look at the box, I have it labeled. And you can, just because it's a death box doesn't mean you can't make it fun. So get into that craft box, go into your pantry and decorate the box. Just make it your own. I used a little pasta, a little farfalle. It's a fun pasta. So I decorated with a little bit of that. If you don't have that, use any noodle you want. Macaroni is just fine. Over here, if you don't have pasta, you can also I used some lightly salted pistachios. They also make these in pink if you want a little pop of color. Now, I pulled out some words here. You can use words on your box, like this one here, or this word over here. Again, any word you want. If you want to put your family's name on there, that works too. Now, I have our name on the box so people know who our family was. Do not put an apostrophe over the S. Cerbers. No, not showing ownership. This is the Cerbers. You look like an idiot when they find your box. Make it grammatically correct. Okay, well, what's in the box, Brenda? Glad you asked. Let's take a look at what's inside this box. First thing I have is, from my living life, I have my emotional support Kermit. This Kermit was important to me because it got me through a lot of anxiety and nervous times. I could simply strap the Kermit on my body, and he brought me a lot of comfort. So, when they're planning my service, a beautiful service, they can choose to put him in the casket or with my arm or my leg or whatever body parts they find of mine, and then I can rest in peace with him for eternity. All right, what else do you have in that box, Brenda? Well, again, they're going to want to know, well, who are these Cerbers? So sometimes it's good to include a few pictures of your family. So you don't have to go crazy. You want people to know what your family members looked like. Okay, so again, if they find the head, they can just match the head with, with whoever it is they find. You don't got to go crazy with the pictures. Just make sure, you get an accurate representation of your family. They'll probably do a DNA test to help determine who you are, but it's just still nice to have a few of these in there. Okay. All right, let's see what else I have in this box. Oh, I also have my very, very dear box set, volume 6 through 9 of Family Guy, my DVD collection. Now, what they could do is at my service, they could be projecting this in the background to kind of honor me and my family and what we like. And also, I made it easier. I made notes on each disc. And there's notations of my favorite, what parts are funny, which ones you can do without. So this will be an integral part of the ceremony. Okay, what else have I? Oh, my autographed copy of Engelbert Humperdinck's Let There Be Love, featuring such hits as Stand By Me and Just the Two of Us. I'm not leaving this to chance with the weather. God forbid, if my children should survive, they're going to want this. So I'm keeping it safe. I will waterproof this box just to keep this beauty nice and safe. Okay, let's see a couple more. Oh, now let's be honest. You can't put everything that means something to you in this box. You got to be choosy. Not a big box. So what I went ahead is I picked my favorite exoskeleton from my exoskeleton collection. Yes, I want them all. Yes, I want the cicadas. I can't have all of them. I chose this one because it's robust, it's perfectly intact, it's a beautiful representation of my exoskeleton collection. Okay, again, my kids can have it if they want it. Or the Smithsonian, if they're looking for it. All right, I have one more thing. Now, I'm not a wasteful person, okay? I still have half a bottle of my favorite concealer. Okay, it's expensive, costs a lot of money. This baby's not ending up at the bottom of the ocean, okay? I mean, look at my skin. Look at this. Yeah, well, foundation, concealer, same stuff.
Not really.
Sorry, my producer's being a little surly. So this could be you, anybody really. I mean, it's good stuff. It's wonderful. So, again, that's just what I had in my box. Do whatever you want. Talk to your family, maybe have a meeting, but sooner than later, you might want to get those things in the box. So, happy planning, and I will see you all in the afterlife.